Welcome to Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine. I'm your host, Jill Jardine, Master's in Counseling Psychology, longtime professional astrologer, psychic, healer, and yogi. In this episode, I'm going to share information on how to activate the light of prosperity despite the darkness of eclipse season. I will teach Sanskrit mantras for the festival of Diwali, which occurs in late October, which coincides this year with a new moon solar eclipse. I thought it would be a good idea to share Sanskrit mantras to Goddess Lakshmi for prosperity during her Festival of Light. So stay tuned. Welcome to the episode honoring the Goddess of Prosperity, Lakshmi, during her festival, Diwali, the Festival of Lights. In honor of this powerful time, I will teach Sanskrit mantras honoring Ashta Lakshmi, the 8 forms of Lakshmi. This year, Diwali falls at the new moon solar eclipse, so we need to mitigate the eclipse by chanting Lakshmi mantras. Lakshmi is the goddess in Vedic Pantheon who brings all types of prosperity and wealth when she is propitiated. We are heading into eclipse season. Listen to my previous podcasts on the eclipses of October through November 2022. These eclipses are impacting the money signs of Taurus and Scorpio in Western astrology. Many are predicting dire economic times ahead, with more recessionary and inflationary fallout. So, we can do these Lakshmi mantras, and you can listen to this episode and receive these healing prosperity vibrations I will be emanating as I chant and talk about the beloved goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi. And it doesn't matter if you're not Hindu, no matter what your religion, this is an archetypal energy. It's the archetype of prosperity. And so it can be any form you connect with and really connect in with that archetype of prosperity. Get rid of any subconscious limitations and get rid of any negative or Debbie Downer outlook about prosperity. So let's talk about this festival, Diwali. Diwali is happening this year, starting on the new moon in Scorpio, which is October 25th, 2022. Now, this eclipse is also a solar eclipse. So usually a new moon is the start of Diwali, but this year it's being eclipsed. So that means sometimes it can delay or interfere with the outcomes. But despite that, Diwali is considered a festival of light. So for the days of October 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, we have this strong energetic happening with the goddess of prosperity, the divine light coming through. So what is Diwali? Diwali is one of the biggest festivals observed in India. It is celebrated among Hindus as the Festival of Lights. This festival is celebrated for ages based on the Vedic teachings when Lord Rama arrived in Ayodhya after killing Ravana, the demon king who abducted his wife. This is part of a well-known story in Vedic teachings called the Ramayana. To celebrate the return of their victorious king, people decorated the entire city with lights. There was a mode of celebration everywhere, with a variety of sweets and other delicious recipes being offered up. In India today, this celebration is called the Festival of Lights. People decorate their houses and welcome Goddess Lakshmi, wife of Rama. Even today, it is celebrated in the same spirit it had for many, many, many centuries. And today, people do decorate their house and welcome Goddess Lakshmi, wife of Rama. Rama and Sita were incarnations of Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi on earth in the Vedic teachings. Diwali is a festival of light and one of the favorite festivals of Hindus. The festival usually falls between the months of October and November. It is celebrated with joy all over India. People start preparing for the festival from a week before. They buy lamps, lights, decorative items, and many other items. Sweets are also prepared to offer visiting friends and relatives. The holiday Diwali is a tribute to Lakshmi. Hindus will vigorously clean their homes and surroundings and light them and their businesses with rows of light in order to invite the goddess to visit and bequeath them with prosperity, both material and spiritual. Mothers are seen as embodiments of Lakshmi, as they are responsible for the fortune and prosperity of the household and are especially honored by their families. Diwali is also a time to recognize mothers and other important relationships by visiting relatives and friends to exchange gifts and sweets. There is a Lakshmi Puja or ceremony that is occurring during this time, honoring and invoking the goddess. In Nepal, Lakshmi Puja is an important component of the 5-day festival of Tihar. Similarly to Hindus in India, Nepali Hindus celebrate by buying gold, silver, precious stones, and new utensils for their kitchens, and they clean their homes to invite Lakshmi into the home the night of Lakshmi Puja. Goddess Lakshmi is also celebrated during a festival called Navaratri, the 9 nights of the goddess, when she is remembered during the 4th through 6th nights of the 9-night festivals. On Diwali, people wear new clothes and offer prayers in the evening with their family members. They have special ceremonies. People decorate their house with lights in such a way that the entire nation of India looks glowing from space. Every year, NASA issues the Diwali pictures of India from space, and it's a wild sight. So, let's talk about who is Lakshmi. For those who are not familiar with Lakshmi, let me enlighten you. I have done 3 other podcasts that featured Lakshmi Sanskrit mantras. Please go back and listen to them. The first was released in October 7th, 2020, and it was called Sanskrit Mantras for Wealth. The second Lakshmi podcast, which was called Lakshmi's Garden Seed Prosperity with Sanskrit Mantras, was released on April 9th, 2021. And then I did another Lakshmi or Prosperity Sanskrit Mantras for Abundance and Prosperity, which was released in November 2021. So it's been over a year since I have shared a prosperity mantra podcast. So who is Lakshmi? The goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi inspires much devotion. There are many accounts of her creation, but the most popular one is found in the Ramayana, though there are older accounts in both the Vedas and Puranas. She is said to have wafted out of the ocean of milk, which was churned by both the Devas, the angelics, the gods, and the Rakshasas, the demons, in a quest to obtain Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Since her appearance, she has captured the hearts of Hindus and become a central figure in Hindu and Vedic lore. She is often depicted sitting upon a lotus and adorned with lotus at her hands and feet. Many of her names are Padma, Kamala, Ambuja, refer to the lotus. The lotus has powerful symbolism in Hinduism. While its roots are in the mud, its stalk rises clearly through the murky water, with its petals blossoming above, untouched by the mud. It is a symbol of rising above the material world through divinity, of being good in the midst of negative influences. Like the lotus, as the goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi shows us how to transcend material wealth for spiritual progress. The lotus is also a symbol for purity, fertility, and beauty. Lakshmi is often shown with 4 hands, which are meant to represent the 4 goals of life in the Vedic teachings: Kama, which is desire and worldly desires; Artha, which is wealth; Dharma, which is right purpose; and Moksha, liberation. These are said to also symbolize the 4 Vedas. Lakshmi wears a red sari with gold thread, again representing wealth, beauty, and fertility. Coins rain down from her palms as she smiles blissfully. There are often elephants in the background who represent power and hard work. Lakshmi is also referred to as Shri, and her symbol is the Shri Yantra, a geometric design with many overlapping triangles, which represents her and material prosperity. She is known as the wife of Vishnu, the preservers, and her avatars accompany many of his, like Sita with Rama, incarnations of Vishnu, and Lakshmi, and Rukmini with Krishna, another avatar of Vishnu. She is the wife of Krishna, known as Rukmini. And now I want to share from my teacher, Thomas Ashley Farran Namadevacharya, a chapter in one of his books called Lakshmi, The Power of Abundance. Quote from Namadeva, Thomas Ashley Farran. We all want something that will somehow be more than what we now have. That something more can be either material or spiritual. In either case, we can seem to universally want more of some kind of abundance. Universal cries for abundance sound something like this. I want a new car. I want a raise. I want more money. I want a better job. I want a new and bigger house. I want a relationship. I want to be more spiritually. Sound familiar? We all have desires related to getting or having more of something. It seems to be part of our nature to want to increase our possessions, whether we have just a tiny bit or a great deal. Most of us want more of something and spend a tremendous amount of time and energy to receive it and achieve it. Better education means a better job, which means more money. Working harder means more productivity, probably raises mean more money. Changing careers can bring better opportunities, meaning more money. Better looks can also optimize opportunities for relationship and or money. So we spend money on cosmetics, clothes, and other items to make us generally more attractive. There are any number of things we can do to increase our prosperity. In places where want and deprivation prevail, abundance simply means enough food to eat. Once there's enough to eat, we want to have some left over to sell and have a profit. Once we have a profit, we want to optimize it, and so we enter the familiar cycle of accumulation leading to abundance. In the East, there are myths, references, and sacred verses to the feminine power of a being called Lakshmi, who is the very epitome of abundance. Not only can she bestow abundance, but she's the very source of it, according to the scriptures written about her thousands of years ago. Lakshmi is the goddess of luck, the Shakti of Vishnu, and the mother of Kama. The older references to Lakshmi referred to her simply as Shri. In the Vedic hymns to subjects of divine content, Shri is she who bestows capability, power, and skillful advantage that manifests as beauty, luster, glory, and high rank. The later writings of the Vedas refer to her as the ruling power, dominion, and majesty of kings and queens. In some texts, Shri is referred to as the cushion upon which the royal one sits. Those who are esoterically educated know immediately that this refers to the Kundalini Shakti, the great feminine power sitting in repose at the base of our spines. Shri also presides over riches, prosperity, and abundance in general, leading to general well-being in the form of physical beauty and health, material prosperity, and ruling potency. As the principle of wealth, Lakshmi includes not only material prosperity, but all forms of abundance. This can include health as wealth, family as wealth, children as wealth, enough food to eat, friends as wealth, beauty as wealth, and so on. Of equal importance, Lakshmi includes spiritual abundance, compassion, sympathy, empathy, maternal love, the fire of maternal protection, and a constant and effortless flow of spiritual wisdom backed by divine authority are all included within the Lakshmi principle. Because Lakshmi is so often identified with munificence and softness of wealth and beauty, sometimes the power of Lakshmi is neglected or misunderstood. Anyone who has tried to do harm to the child of a devoted mother and has faced her wrath has been given a peek to another side of Lakshmi. She comes to the aid of the noble-hearted seeker after truth, who uses her mantras and chants her suktam with regularity and devotion. Lakshmi is recognized in 8 forms known as Ashta Lakshmi. Ashta is Sanskrit for 8. The 8 manifestations of Lakshmi, the Hindu goddess of prosperity, are the 8 sources of wealth which she presides over, which include spirituality, material wealth, agriculture, royalty, knowledge, courage, progeny, and victory. Ashtalakshmi is always depicted and worshipped in an octet in temples. So now I'm going to talk about the 8 forms of Lakshmi. The first form is Adi Lakshmi, Adi meaning first in Sanskrit, or the primordial Lakshmi. Adi Lakshmi is considered the earliest form of Lakshmi. Adi Lakshmi is the manifestation who supports a seeker to reach their source, or Atman, their soul. Adi Lakshmi is believed to proffer dhyana, a state of absolute silence, bliss, and peace. This aspect of the goddess is responsible for the furtherance in the quest of spiritual wealth. So Adi Lakshmi equals spiritual wealth. She is depicted as 4-armed, carrying a lotus and a red flag, and other 2 arms expressing the Abhaya Mudra, the fearlessness pose, and the Varada Mudra, which is the blessing pose. The second form of Ashta Lakshmi is Dana Lakshmi. This is the wealth Lakshmi in her form as the goddess of material wealth. Dana Lakshmi is depicted with 6 hands in red garments and carrying the Sudarshana chakra, Chanka, and Kalasha, which is a water pitcher with mango leaves and a coconut on it. And the Sudarshana chakra is a very powerful weapon from Vishnu. And she's also carrying something that could be called the Amrita Kalasha, another pitcher containing Amrita, the elixir of life. She's holding a bow and arrow, a lotus, and an arm performing the Abhaya Mudra with gold coins falling from it. That's Dana Lakshmi. The next Lakshmi, the third Lakshmi, is called Dhanya Lakshmi, also known as the grain Lakshmi. She's there for the wealth of good crops and proper nutrition, also known as the goddess of agriculture. Dhanya Lakshmi is also the aspect of Lakshmi who provides resources to adherents for their sustenance and well-being. By the way, Dana, the second form of Lakshmi, is spelled D-H-A-N-A. This third form of Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, is spelled D-H-A-N-Y-A, the grain Lakshmi. Dhanya Lakshmi is also the aspect of Lakshmi who provides resources to adherents for their sustenance and well-being. She is depicted as 8-armed, dressed in green garments, carrying 2 lotuses, a gada, which is a maize, a paddy crop, a sugar cane, and bananas. She's trying to feed you. Her hands express the Abhaya Mudra and the Radha Mudra of blessing. The fourth manifestation of Ashta Lakshmi is Gaja Lakshmi, also known as the elephant Lakshmi, who's the giver of animal wealth such as cattle, or the being who offers a royal splendor according to the Narayanaya Pancharata. According to Hinduism, Gaja Lakshmi restored the potion lost by Indra, king of the Devas, during the Samudra Mantana. Vasudha Narayana has interpreted this name as the one who is worshipped by elephants. Gaja Lakshmi is depicted as 4-armed, donning red garments, carrying 2 lotuses, 2 arms expressing the Abhaya Mudra and the Varada Mudra of blessing, surrounded by 2 elephants bathing with her water pots. The fifth manifestation of Lakshmi, of the Ashtalakshmis, is Santana Lakshmi. Santana Lakshmi, also known as the Eternal Lakshmi, is the goddess's manifestation who bestows children. She is depicted as six-armed, carrying two kalashas, a water pitcher with mango leaves and coconut on it, a sword, a shield, a child on her lap, a hand in abhaya or blessing mudra, and the other holding a child. The child holds a lotus. The sixth Lakshmi is Vira or Daira Lakshmi. Daira Lakshmi is the courage Lakshmi, or Vira Lakshmi, known as the valorous Lakshmi, is a form of Lakshmi inspired by Durga. She's the form of the goddess who bestows valor during battles and courage plus strength for overcoming difficulties in life. Daira or Vira Lakshmi is depicted as eight-armed, seated on a lion in red garments, carrying a chanka, bow, arrow, trishula, which is a sword, a bundle of palm leaf scriptures, the other two hands in the abhaya mudra and the virata mudra. The seventh manifestation of Lakshmi is Vijaya Lakshmi, also known as Jaya Lakshmi. Vijaya Lakshmi or Jaya Lakshmi, the victorious Lakshmi, is also a manifestation drawn from Durga. She is a form of the goddess who bestows victory, not only in battles, but also for conquering hurdles in order to achieve success. She is depicted as eight-armed, dressed in blue garments, carrying the chakra, chanka, sword, shield, lotus, pasha, and other two hands expressing the abhaya mudra and the virata mudra. And then the eighth Lakshmi of the Ashtalakshmi is Vidya Lakshmi. Vidya Lakshmi is the knowledge Lakshmi, the goddess and the bestower of knowledge of arts and the sciences. She is dressed in a white sari and has a resemblance to the goddess Saraswati. She holds a book of the Vedas, a peacock feather as a pen, the Virata Mudra, and the Abhaya Mudra. When I come back, I'm going to teach you the mantras for each of the eight Lakshmis. And now we're going to go through the eight forms of Lakshmi and chant their mantras. So, a review of Adi Lakshmi, known as the primal or first. Full of compassion, Adi Lakshmi is known as she who brings happiness to mankind. Adi Lakshmi is will in action. So, when we chant her mantra, Om Shri Adi Lakshmiye Namaha, we are saluting the primal Lakshmi. Om Shri Adi Lakshmiye Namaha. Chant along with me. Ideally, as we know, 108 is the ideal amount to chant. But for our purposes today, I'm going to chant 27 times. Om Shri Adi Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 The second Lakshmi, if you will remember, is Dhana Lakshmi, Dhana. Dhana Lakshmi is for material wealth. Everyone wants enough wealth to enjoy life, but true wealth, including material wealth, is so much more. The grace of Dhana Lakshmi conveys all forms of abundance, and her mantra is Om Shri Dhana Lakshmiye Namaha. The application of this mantra is saluting she who bestows material wealth. There are many mantras that have noble wealth as their fruit. This is one. This mantra can be used in combination with Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha, which I have taught in earlier podcasts. So invoking the second Lakshmi of Ashtalakshmi with her mantra, Om Shri Dana Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 The third representation of Lakshmi is Dhanya Lakshmi, spelled Dhanya. Dhana Lakshmi is the wealth of good crops and agriculture and proper nutrition. Dhanya means grains. This includes all kinds of purified food containing essential vitamins, minerals, protein, calcium, carbohydrate, and so on. Through the grace of Dhanya Lakshmi, one can get not only good crops, but also proper food, including those that support us with the essential nutrients. So, the application of Dhanya Lakshmi's mantra, which is Om Shri Dhanya Lakshmiye Namaha, is saluting she who provides means of and for nourishment. Join me in chanting. Om Shri Dhanya Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 The fourth manifestation of Lakshmi is Gaja Lakshmi, grace and wealth of animals. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the story of the churning of the oceans by gods and demons is explained in detail. Lakshmi emerged from that ocean during the churning process. She is sometimes called the daughter of the ocean. When she emerged, she was seen sitting on a full-bloom lotus, having 2 lotus flowers in both hands, with 2 elephants by her sides. The elephants hold beautiful vessel filled with milk and pour it over Sri Lakshmi. Together, during the festival of lamps called Diwali, Lakshmi and Ganesha or Ganapati are propitiated together. This signifies protection from evil as well as abundant grace. Another aspect for Gaja Lakshmi is a wealth of animals, which is important in an agrarian culture. So, the application of chanting this for someone who's not a farmer is saluting she who bestows appropriate wealth. So, the mantra is Om Shri Gaja Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 The fifth manifestation of Lakshmi in the Ashtalakshmi is Santana Lakshmi for noble children. In family life, children are the greatest treasure. Those who worship this particular form of Sri Lakshmi, known as Santana Lakshmi, and secure her grace are bestowed with wealth in the form of noble children with good health and a long life. The application is saluting she who bestows wealth in the form of children. And the mantra is Om Shri Santana Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 The sixth form of Lakshmi is known as Darya Lakshmi or Veera Lakshmi. Daira means courage and Veera means valorous in Sanskrit. So Daira Lakshmi is the goddess of courage and strength. This form of Mother Lakshmi grants the boon of infinite courage and strength. Those who are in tune with her infinite power within will always have victory. Those who worship Lakshmi as Darya or Veera Lakshmi have long life and live life with great patience and inner stability. Her mantra, Om Shri Darya Lakshmiye Namaha, salutes she who provides courage and strength. Let's chant it now. Om Shri Darya Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Darya Lakshmiye Namaha. Om Shri Darya Lakshmi 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 Namaha. The seventh form of Lakshmi is Vijaya Lakshmi or Jaya Lakshmi, known as victorious Lakshmi. Vijaya Lakshmi will bring success in endeavors. Vijaya means victory. Vijaya means to have success in all undertakings and all different facets of life. Some of us are strong physically but weak mentally, while others of us are economically rich but poor in our attitudes and cannot exert any real influence in our environment. Vijaya Lakshmi confers all-encompassing victory. Esoterically, Vijaya means conquering the lower nature. So Vijaya is victory in external and internal wars. Those who gain the grace of Lakshmi in the form of Vijaya Lakshmi have victory everywhere, at all times, in all conditions. Her mantra, Om Shri Vijaya Lakshmiye Namaha. Application is saluting she who bestows success in endeavors, making one victorious. Let's chant it now. Om Shri Vijaya Lakshmi Namaha. 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 And the eighth form of Ashtalakshmi is Vidya Lakshmi, knowledge, education, and learning. Vidya means knowledge in Sanskrit. Grace can come through the outright granting of knowledge and through education. Education is not mere study to receive degrees, diplomas, or certificates from educational institutions. It is to increase understanding in a tangible way and to learn tools that serve our fields of endeavor. The mantra to Vidya Lakshmi is Om Shri Vidya Lakshmiye Namaha, saluting she who bestows knowledge and blesses one in educational endeavors. Let's chant it now. Om Shri Vidya Lakshmiye Namaha. 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 Om Shri Vidya Lakshmi 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 Namaha. So chant these 8 mantras, the Ashta Lakshmi in all her forms, during this Diwali festival, but chant them all the time and see what blessings and boons Lakshmi has for you. I hope you enjoyed this episode on Diwali, the Festival of Light, and Lakshmi mantras to chant every day. This is Cosmic Scene with Jill Jardine signing out, sending you healing, prosperity, vibrations, and mantras through the quantum field. Da.